and welcome to Bruin Blitz, where we bring you up to date on the latest games and news in Belmont athletics. I'm your host, Emily Proud. We're leading off with track this week, where both teams were in action at the Florida Relays Friday and Saturday. The women recorded 3 top 40 finishes at the event, while the men notched 6 top 40 finishes. Highlights include freshman Declan McManus setting a new school record in the 3,000-meter steeplechase, and the relay team broke a school record in the 1,600-meter sprint medley. On to the diamond now. The softball team played a 3-game series against Tennessee Tech with a doubleheader on Saturday and another game Sunday. The Bruins swept Tennessee Tech, winning by scores of 4-3, 8-7, and 4-1. This was also the team's first OVC sweep since joining the conference. Baseball also had a home conference series this weekend against UT Martin, and it was another sweep for the Bruins. The team then traveled to Southern Illinois for a single-game series, which they lost 11-1. Now on to the golf course, where the women were in action Friday and Saturday at the EKU Invitational in Richmond, Kentucky. The team finished in 9th place overall. Meanwhile, the men traveled to Jonesboro, Arkansas to participate in the ASU Red Wolf Intercollegiate. The team finished 3rd overall, and senior Ashton Van Horn was just 2 strokes shy of being the overall winner in the event. The tennis teams were on the road this weekend as well. They were in Southern Illinois on Friday and SIU Edwardsville on Saturday. The men won both their matches by a score of 4-3, but the women dropped both matches by scores of 5-0 and 7-0 respectively. Coming up in sports this week, baseball's on the road at SIU Edwardsville, and then they return to Nashville for a game at Lipscomb on Tuesday at 6. Softball's also on the road this weekend at Austin Peay on Saturday, and then Sunday at Murray State. Then they're home to face Middle Tennessee State Wednesday at 6 p.m. Both track and field teams will be in action at the Bellarmine Invitational. Women's golf travels to Murray, Kentucky for the MSU Time Warner Invitational, while men's golf is in Old Hickory, Tennessee for the TSU Big Blue Intercollegiate starting on Monday. Finally, men's and women's tennis play back-to-back at Murray State on Friday and Austin Peay Saturday. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Bruin Blitz. Be sure to check back every Friday for an all-new episode at BelmontVision.com. Also, follow us on Twitter at sports@BU for all the latest Belmont athletic news. I'm Emily Proud, and go Bruins!